Hi guys, welcome back. This is episode 3 of the mini project. This is a super quick video just to update you on what's been happening and show you the stage the car is currently at, as well as going over the condition of the shell ahead of any further work. At the end of the last episode you saw me removing the engine from the Mini, which was a 998, that came out. Since then a few things have happened. I've removed both the front and rear subframes. So I'm sorry there isn't more footage of me removing these subframes, but it was one of those jobs where I started it and I just wanted to get on with it. So I didn't really do too much camera work, but you know, if you've seen a subframe removed once, you've seen it a million times. You see I've started stripping the rear subframe down. It's actually in fairly good condition, no penetrative rust, anything like that. So that is going to go off to be shot blasted and powder coated. When it comes back, I'll be rebuilding it with the new suspension setup and also some brake goodies. The front subframe is out of the car. Obviously it's yet to be stripped, but the same will be happening with that. It will be getting blasted and powder coated, and it'll be getting rebuilt with some better parts. So I just want to give you an example of how clean this shell is. Obviously you get an idea of the original colour looking in the boot here, but I'm just preparing the boot and you can see how remarkably clean it is, and well, not clean because I've been doing that now, but you know how rust free it is. Normally the boot of a Mini is pretty atrocious. So that brings me on to the next point. Colour-wise, this car is going to stay red, but I'm thinking of going, you know, flame red with it rather than this metallic red. But the boot, okay, so the boot, I find, not wanting to be unkind, but when you look at other people's projects for Minis and you see inside the boot, they always look like an afterthought. They're just sort of messy and bodged and they look patched up, if you know what I mean. So I want the boot of this car to look pretty smart. So that's why I'm going to prepare it, and we're going to paint it properly along with the rest of the car. So here's where we're at, prepping the bay. As with the rest of the car, it's pretty much rust free, but every time I find some sort of light surface rust, what I'm doing is taking it back with a wire wheel. That will get rust treated ahead of etch priming the whole thing. And then later down the line we'll do some proper primer, but that's where we are with the bay so far. So let's jump back into it. Unfortunately, I don't have any footage of the next few steps I did to prepare the engine bay, but it was essentially a case of cleaning it, converting any surface corrosion, and then preparing and priming it. So that is now in primer. Ignore the lower portion, that will be dealt with when the car gets rolled over and the floors get done properly. So for now, this is what I've been working on. The bay, again, you know, super rust free. Those little patches you saw, nothing was penetrative. It was just a case of putting some rust converter on there, etch prime the whole thing, and then top primer. This will go high build eventually and be flatted before it goes in colour, so it will look a lot better again, but I think it looks fairly smart as it is. But that's the update of where we are. As I say, the boot is going to be keyed up and shot in primer as well, ready for some colour coat. But just wanted to keep you up to speed with how things are going today, and also, you know, reiterate the condition. This is a really nice shell, this Mini. It will be lovely to get it all finished, but it's nice to sort of highlight these things as we go along. Guys, thanks for watching. I know this one was super short, but I wanted to give an update on where things are at. Stay tuned for more progress, and I'll see you on the next one.